Hi everyone, this is Professor Euiheon Chung from Gwangju Institute of Science and Technology. Today we will start studying medical engineering. So week first, introduction and what is biomedical engineering. My name is Euiheon Chung and here's my email, and you can find me my building and my room number and phone number. I'm going to explain you general course information. So this course aims to present a basic concept of biomedical engineering for many diverse students with various backgrounds. The application of fundamental engineering principles to solve challenging problems in biology and medicine will be extensively covered. So to take this course successfully, you are supposed to have knowledge in general physics and high school level biology, and college level basic mathematics is preferred. This course has a reference book. Many of those books are in GIST library. Especially the textbook, main textbook is Biomedical Engineering, Bridging Medicine and Technology by Professor Mark Saltzman, and there's two editions. First edition 2011 and second edition 2015. There are other various references for those who want to get more deeper knowledge. One is Introduction to Biomedical Engineering by John Anderle, and Medical Devices and Systems, and also Transport Phenomena in Biological Systems, and Random Walks in Biology. The course is supposed to have an offline location, room 109 in Dasan building, and Monday, Wednesday in the morning time. And this has about 3-hour lecture for credit of 3. However, this time, due to the coronavirus, we will start to have an offline, online class. So until further notice, we will meet here with an online. So this is a main reference book. Either of these, you can use it. We used to have an older version. Now we have a second edition since 2015. So this is how it looks like. So this book is in the library, so you can borrow or you can order from Amazon.com. Here's a general course information. So my information is here: office phone, room, and grading policy will be very much of your interest. We have attendance and homeworks and class participation. Especially in my class, every lecture will have a student feedback and questions. And to collect these questions, we choose the most important one. And the next lecture will start with the students to answer those key questions. And that counts for your grade, and this will come into your exams, such as midterm or final exam. And this is composed of about 20%, so it's pretty big. And this subject is supposedly very much interdisciplinary, so we encourage the student to get to know each other, make a team, and present in the final term project. And this will become a 10%. In modern era, we will create a movie for each team to present, and we will have a peer review. So you guys are actually influencing your own grade. And of course, there's a traditional way of assessing your gaining of your knowledge. And from this course is through midterm and final exam, each consists of 35%. And also note here that it's not only my lecture content, it will be shown in exam. We will have you to think about and create your own exam problems, which will be shared and studied together. and a significant portion of those will show up in midterm and final exam. And of course, there's a class etiquette, no smartphone use, and we have a competent TA. We have two TAs, Mr. Youngsung Yu and Mr. Afsar Khan, and they will be in this room, and you can call them anytime or you can email them anytime for any questions. And specifically this year, we have an online class tool, and you are supposed to have a Zoom, practice Zoom, because we will have online non-contact discussion and class with a Zoom. While the base camp, you already got the emails will be used for class notice, and we will distribute class materials ahead of time, and all Q&A discussions and those materials will be shared. Now, I want to explain student self-introduction form to make this course really meet your own need and reflect your own personal research interest. I prepared this. Let us know about yourself. And the first is background of your undergraduate major or any relevant prior experiences. And the second is your nice picture so that we can remember who you are and easily recognize and find you out. And the third is if you are a graduate student, you have a current research advisor, and if you already have your research interest, or if not, you can create one at this opportunity. And D is write down your expectation of this course. So basically, what do you want to get out of this course? And this will be due by this Saturday midnight. In the website of Basecamp, so you are as a reply to my template, you will be uploading there. So to just help you, here's an example of self-introduction of myself. So my name and my affiliation is Department of Biomedical Science and Engineering in GIST. And here's my nice picture and my background. I actually studied aerospace engineering and physics in my undergraduate college. I studied biomedical engineering. For my PhD, I was working on developing a super resolution microscopy, which was very fun. And further down, during my postdoc or after my PhD, I joined a tumor vascular biology laboratory, which is a more serious work, developing a cancer model with animal and using in vivo microscopy in a hospital. So I was working on tumor metastasis, especially breast cancer metastasis to the brain, which is becoming more and more important, difficult problem to solve in the clinic. I also worked with two biomedical startup companies as a technical consultant. And this course, since I was teaching 2011, has been my favorite. So this is another chance for me to try to convey how exciting this field is and how interesting it is with you all together. And current research interest, I'm actually having a laboratory here called the Neurophotonics Lab. We develop state-of-the-art in vivo optical imaging platforms and technology for detection, monitoring, and treatment strategies of diseases. And big two things are neurophotonics and oncophotonics. And these are our main research interests, which combines neuroscience and oncology, which is study of cancer, together with an optics or photonics. So that we call biophotonics. So my expectation for this course about what I want to get out of this course by teaching is to help you guys to deepen your understanding of this broad and fast-growing field of medical engineering. We have a lot of diverse topics and student participation, especially you guys, and asking questions, presenting answers with your own questions is critical to make this course valuable to each other. So we are making this course content together based on base material, or we are putting it on top of this by having your own questions. So my goal is to nurture you to become transdisciplinary, which is beyond each academic discipline. And I want you to become an independent thinker and researcher who can communicate with biologists and physicians, clinicians, to identify and resolve outstanding and unresolvable problems in the clinic. So here comes the course schedule. This is so vast, a big area, so I have to choose. So within given limited time and scope, here's what we will cover. So here's a reading material, and I expect you to read the textbook beforehand, which will help you to understand during the class. And here's the date, and the topics will include course introduction, first week, and second, what is biomedical engineering? So we'll cover about this, and we will discuss about biomolecular principles first. So molecular aspects, and then we will study cellular principles. So we'll talk about cell biology in a very brief way to give you a foundation. And then 5 and 6, we will cover physiological principles, which means engineering perspective, how do we understand a human physiology? And then we will discuss about fundamental physics, which is about transport phenomena in biological systems. And this will compose of midterm exam, and we will form a team for the final team project. And after midterm exam, we will be studying biomedical engineering strategies for cancer. So cancer is top killer in Korea and many developed countries. And so this is still unresolved problem, and we will study the basics and especially diagnosis and how to treat them current, and the challenges of how to treat the cancer. And the next we'll study about biomaterials, which is very important to understand, especially for developing artificial organs. And the next is engineering immunity. So our immune system and immunology, the study of this immune system is critical, that now we engineer this immunity to treat diseases. And more important engineering aspect is in bioinstrumentation. So any biological system can be measured and studied by using instruments. So we need to understand what is bioinstrumentation and the principles of measurement. And the next is about medical imaging, which revolutionized medicine to be able to see inside the body, not only the shape, but also the function. And the lastly, we will be talking about biomedical optics. So the use of light or optics applied in biology and medicine. And then we'll have final exam, and team final project presentation will be happening at the end of the course.